Hi, thanks so much for being here. I really feel very appreciative that you're taking the time to watch this video that I've sent you. And I hope that this will shed some light just to kind of explain a little bit more about me and my journey and my story about how I got started here. So in August of 2012, I was a 215-pound mom. I didn't know at the time, that day in particular, how much I weighed. I just knew that I had recently had a trip to Disney and walked around with my daughter feeling very exhausted. My thighs rubbed together so much so that I literally was so uncomfortable in the heat and I couldn't do it. I was hiding from pictures, and we had taken family pictures on that trip, professional shots that I couldn't hide from because they were purposeful, and I couldn't even bear myself to print them. And so I had literally done so many things to get healthy in my more adult years. I had done Weight Watchers, I had tried different gyms, made different commitments, and just couldn't get it together. And so I was waiting around for some magic pill, some surgery. I had contemplated thinking about having, whether I was heavy enough to have gastric bypass. I was not sure what I was going to do, but at times, I thought I was contented in being fat. And because that's what I was. And so I finally was tired enough. I had clothes that I couldn't fit in, and I had a daughter who was 4, and she was starting to be able to recognize different characteristics of people. And I didn't want her to be embarrassed of me, and I wanted to have enough energy to take care of her, and I wanted to feel better about me. And so I was invited to try something that I had never tried before, which was to drink this nutritionally dense superfood shake every day and work out in my living room. Here it is. This is where I work out. And I had never tried that before. And so I said, okay. And so I actually signed up with Beachbody for the discount because I knew that my initial goal was about 40 pounds. Because that was enough in my brain that was going to take me a lot to do. So I knew that it was going to take me a good chunk of time to lose 40 pounds in a healthy way because I was finally committed to doing it healthy. And so I wanted the discount because I shop on the sale rack. I like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and that's where I like to shop. And so I wanted the deal. And so I just focused on my own journey initially. I wish I had decided to work the business right from the beginning and share this with everyone, but I didn't have that confidence. I didn't feel good enough about myself, and I was really missing who Tamara really was for a while there. So I just focused on my own journey, and I plugged into the groups that my coach was running, and I felt connected for the first time to a community that didn't judge me, that I could look like a complete lunatic in this space right here and dying and not getting through these workouts, and it didn't matter because nobody was watching me, and I had these people who were there to hold me accountable and to support me along my journey. And so we were struggling financially as a family, and as I started to transform, people wanted to know what I was doing. And so I just started to share what was working for me, which was these amazing programs that I just started doing one after another, and continuing on. For the first time in my life, I was not going to quit. If it was a bad day, it was a bad day. Like, so what? If it was a bad week, it was a bad week. I didn't throw the whole thing away. I was, for the first time in my life, committed to a health journey, and I was learning what all those crazy people who liked fitness before, who I never thought I would be somebody like that. I thought there was something wrong with those people. And I was finally on a journey of health. And so I was so excited. I wanted to share that with everybody. I had spent so many years feeling so uncomfortable in my own skin, and I didn't have to. And I don't want anybody else to feel that way. And so I started to tell everybody about it. And I didn't realize I was building a business. I really didn't. I worked full time. I always worked second jobs because we were poor. I have had my lights turned off. I have pulled up to a gas pump and not been sure if I had enough money to fill my gas tank, so only put $10 in. We didn't have enough money for Christmas presents one year, and when she was really, really little, I mean, I've been through it, and that was working. I have a master's degree. I mean, that's crazy, right? Master's degree, and just couldn't make ends meet. And even with a second job, part-time job. So always worked 2 jobs. And so realized the opportunity with this then, and that it came from like sharing what I was doing that works, and that it's about health. And so I took off 65 pounds, and now I have this amazing opportunity to help other people share this gift with them, and have them then share it with their friends and family, and help other women be able to get out of their own way and gain confidence. I was not someone who could post on social media. I was not someone who could sit in front of you right now and be able to talk about this tough stuff. But I hope my story may help somebody else. And if not you, then somebody because that's what this is about. I'm now working part-time at my full-time job that I got a master's degree from, and able to work my business full-time. I worked it full-time with a full-time job for a while because I had a vision. I have a vision to have more time with my daughter, to spend the summer with her, to build a business around a time that works for me, and build a life that most people only dream about. Because I'm passionate about helping other people, I just now have found a way to do so in a whole different way than I ever expected. And so now, from social worker in a court, helping people, or trying, I am now helping people and in a different way. And this is so much more than about your outside. What Beachbody has given me is confidence again. It's given me myself back. I've grown so much stronger as a woman, as a mom, as a person in this life. And I believe truly and wholeheartedly that I am living the most inspired, crazy cat mom life that I possibly can. And it makes me so excited that I'm awake, and I'm living my life to the fullest today. And there's only more amazing things to come. And so if you'll just take this opportunity and see where this goes for you, I would love to have you join me. So thanks for joining.